Morning gang, absolutely smashing out the content recently, haven't you? And hang on, I've had a few Haribo's, let me calm down for a minute. Good morning gang, I'm absolutely smashing out the content recently, aren't I? Don't know what's up with me. As I said, I'm enjoying YouTube at the minute quite a lot, and I just want to get these fucking cars running. Behind us we've got tyres, so let me update you with where I left off last night in the video and where we're at now, right? So I rang Nico, my guy Nico, you know, wheel magician Nico. I was like, yo, I'm going to throw some numbers at you. Tell me what it means. 8J, ET something, 9J, 225, 45. I just threw some numbers and Nico put him in his calculator in his head and gone, this is what you need to do. So we need to put the 9Js on the front. The wider wheels need to go on the front. So we've got some tyres here for the wider wheels. They need to go on the front. We need some spacers. So Adam from Greenlight has got a 20 and a 25mm spacer lying around. So we're going to go and borrow them spacers and then see what spacer we need in the 9J in the front. And then we can sort the front out, okay? Now, I also said to Nico, remember yesterday in the video when we had the nut? 13 hubs didn't sit as far down on the thread as the S13 hubs. Now, because I was using the S13 nut, I couldn't put the cotter pin through. Now, Nico was saying, I would put the cotter pin through. And I'm like, does it make that much of a difference? He says, no. But he has been given points for not having a cotter pin through. So I'm going to go and find a castle nut today. I found out the thread. It's an M14 1.5. All these numbers, mate. I weren't fucking born for this shit. And I need a castle nut M14 1.5 to put a cotter pin through the ball joint thread. And I may need to drill it out as well because I think the old cotter pin gets stuck in there. So today we're doing a load of things. We're going to go to Twiggy Park Tyres, ASAP Rocky, put these tyres on. Then we're going to go to a hardware shop and hopefully find some castle nuts. Then we're going to go to Adams and get the spacers. Then we're going to come back here. There's something else because I've written it down because we've got so much shit I need to do. We need to order some tuner nuts from Nico as well. So Nico's seeing what he's got in stock today. So yes, we're going to be running around this morning getting some shit. It's 8 o'clock now. Let's get on with the day. Right, here we are at the boys. Let's get these tyres on. We've got the tyres on. They actually look miles better with these tyres on. Big tyres actually look a lot bigger. Tyres are on. Again, show you here. Ouch. Bada boom, bada boom. So, Adam's just texted me and he said that where he thought the spacers are at his house, they are not. So he believes they're at the garage. But luckily, the garage is right next door to Abbott's Fasteners, which is a hardware shop where we're going to go and look for some castle nuts. So we're going to go there now and pray that the garage have got them spacers, and pray that Abbott's Fasteners have got the castle nuts. So good news, good news. So the spacers are here. So they're ad spacers. They were at the garage, so we can get the front wheels all up and done today. More good news. I nipped into ADS Autos. Obviously, you know ADS Autos from lots of videos. I went and I asked them about the cotter pin thing. You know, is it a failure? Is it points? And they were saying, yeah, you know, if a locking thing needs to be there, it's a failure if it's not there. So I was like, they said, don't worry with the castle pins because it's just a pain in the arse. They said, just get a nylon threaded one, and they said that works the same as long as it's locking. It's fine. So I don't need to use a castle pin and I don't need to grind out the hole and everything. I can just use one of these. And we got some more split pins for the track ones, which I broke because I need to be legal. So let's get home. I'm excited now. Let's put these on, put the wheels on, put the spacers on, mess about and see if we can get some good fitment. And then we could potentially start on the backs, but the brakes are still in the van, which is about 45 minutes away. But let's get the front sorted first. Not even 2 minutes and I've already split my hand open. I've put the split pins in each side so you can just see the split pin there. So next job is to take off this the big bolt there. I'm hoping this, because it's been sat overnight, it's kind of, and it's been tightened. It's fucking tight. I'm hoping that because of that it'll just come off and I won't need to piss about trying to squeeze the ball joint together. I did say if it's a little bit too long, too big, because they are quite wide, these bolts. If it's a little bit too wide, just grind down the bottom of it, just so the thread does properly catch in that nylon bit. But let's take them off. I think it's a 22, and I'm hope the guy on the internet who told me it's an M14 1.5 I hope they're correct. Okay, so I had to grind down the new bolts so they were the same size as these ones. So have a look in here now. The thread is all the way through the locking nylon, which means it's good. So now we're gonna do the fun thing and we can put these damn wheels on. Okay, so I thought two were 25. I thought two were 20 mil and two 25, but they're actually all 20 mil. So I'm guessing Adam's just got them a bit mixed up. Now these do protrude a little bit from here, so I'm hoping that the back of the wheel has the indents for these. If not, I'm gonna have to grind them down. I mean, more worried because the other side has got longer studs, so if there aren't any like indents in the back of the wheel for these to go through, then I'm probably gonna have to grind these down as well, especially the other side. But that's on there now, so let's go and get the wheel and see if it fits the 9J wheel with the tyre on. Let's go and have a look. Everything's just been very long-winded about this, so I would be very surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, but let's have a look. Yep, they don't. Okay, so it easily clears the brakes now and it easily clears the coilover, but still skinny as fuck. So I reckon we can easily get away with a 30 mil spacer. There are 20s on there at the minute. I think we can easily get away with a 30. If I do get a bigger spacer as well, it means that I won't need to grind down them wheel nuts in there, because the spacer's going to come further out, so it means I won't need to grind them down, which would be even better as well. So I have to fuck about with that. Okay, so I've properly bolted it down, so that's how it's going to sit. What do you think, boys? 30 mil? 30 mil spacer for the big sends? 25? Don't forget, that's still a few millimetre off. It's not actually bolted proper to the spacer. I reckon we go 30 mil. 30 mil spacer. That's going to be a nice size. And when we slam it, it's going to have a little bit more camber as well. So I think 30 mil spacer. So that's taking about 5 mil at the minute of the threads. And then we'll have another 5 mil. So say 5 mil more than that. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, so I'm going to speak to Nico and get on to ordering the things that we need, which are really the tuner nuts. We need a full set of tuner nuts. Tuner nuts are basically wheel nuts, obviously, which go through the wheel and they have like an internal spline, like what we had on these, but we just need more of them. And then some 30 mil spacers. We badly need some 30 mil spacers. Hopefully Nico's got them all in stock, so we can send them out and get them out ASAP. But right now I can't really do much more. I want to make sure that the fronts are all on and working before I start on the back. One more thing I wanted to do as well. I've bought something, so I think it's super cool when like all the Jap boys have like proper yellow headlights. And I remember years ago, the OGs remember this, I actually got a set of like the proper yellow headlights. I can't remember what car it was for, but I love them. So I've actually bought these 2300 Kelvin headlights, and we're going to put them in and see what they look like. I mean, granted it's middle of the day, but we still should see. But I have no idea how you change the headlights on these. Might be fairly interesting. Okay, where do we start? Do you literally just go in here and just... Do you just go in there? Just pop this out? No, surely not. But here are my yellow headlights. I'm intrigued to see what they look like. 2300 Kelvin, everyone. So I think I found the easiest way. Pop them up and come under here, and you get not all the access, but access. I think this is the way we do it. What's this little contraption? Is it a spinny thing? The fuck is this? I mean, I've dealt with a lot of bulbs, boys. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Do we push and turn? Oh wow, what a design. There's our bulbs, blue ones, because the basic bitch. I want the yellow. We'll keep these actually, they look quite new. We'll keep them in case the yellow ones look atrocious. Okay, it's on. My Halford day is coming in. Let's see which one's cooler. The lights definitely need yellow or shitty white. Yellow or white. Definitely the yellow. Give these bit of lenses a spit and a clean. Well, hey. That was a lot more difficult than I thought, because this one just fucking fell apart when I took the bulb out. So I just spent about half an hour trying to fix it, because it's just some weird design. But yes, we like the yellow. The yellow is very cool. Some people might not like it. What do you guys think? But for now, I'm gonna go and do some true value work, because I can't do anything more with car.